Hello, I'm Kelly Spolsky. We're here on set with Gail Willis, and we're here to talk about H2O. Know your H2O.
Yeah, know your H2O.
Have the floor.
Okay, well, this weekend on March 22nd, on Sunday, we're going to be at the Baggage Building Arts Center, which is at Marina Park, across from the skating rink.
Okay.
And we're celebrating Canada Water Week this week. It's every year on the third week of March.
Okay.
And March 22nd also is World Water Day.
World Water Day.
World Water Day. So I haven't put it on the notes, but so we've partnered with Eco Superior and Council of Canadians and Earth Care Thunder Bay.
Okay.
And we've organized this family event on Sunday, so it's going to be great.
So we're having a look at water bugs, science experiments, face painting, movies, popcorn cake, narrative stories, crafts, games, water taste test. Now, what's the water taste test?
The water taste test is testing between tap water, it's promoting tap water, and bottled water, and seeing if anyone can tell the difference between tap water and bottled water.
Oh, okay.
And in the past, most people, majority of people, enjoy the Thunder Bay tap water.
Oh, wow. And now I'm a little bit sad with that one internally because I grew up in the country, so I had a well. So when I have tap water, I can't stand it.
Oh, no.
But it's my problem because I grew up with fresh water. We had an underground aquifer it was fresh water constantly. The well never went dry.
Right.
So having somebody from the country do is probably not a good idea. But okay, so the outdoor treasure hunt as well. Now that's probably for all ages. I mean, I'd have fun with the treasure hunt.
It is for all ages. It's going to bring out the kid in you, I think. Basically, when you come into the building, you'll get a treasure map, and it's through the whole Marina Park.
Oh,
so
wow.
I think there's 12 treasures, and you get a map. X marks the spot, and you'll go there and you'll find, you get a little clue.
Okay.
You find where the box is, which will be hidden somewhere. You open the box, there'll be a question related about water. You'll get the answer, and inside the box is different treasures.
So it's almost like The Amazing Race.
It's a little bit like that.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So this is something the family can do together, obviously.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So, well, let's start a little bit more. So what was the initiative to start all this? Like what, obviously water, but so it's just to bring more awareness how I know our water is really good in the city. So this will bring more awareness to the community in a fun way.
Yeah, it is going to be a fun way to learn about water and learn about different programs that we offer in the city.
Okay.
And also about water conservation, and meet the people who protect our watersheds and our water and promote tap water.
Oh, okay. And from a past interview with Frank Pouliot, actually, he said that our water is actually tested every hour here in town, which is very diligent.
Yeah, and that's a big thing. The difference between tap water and bottled water is that tap water is constantly being tested to make sure that it meets high standards, and bottled water is not tested very regularly, and you never know what is in the bottle.
And it's some of the water isn't even bottled in North America, right? It's actually bottled in other foreign countries. Water is a bigger commodity than oil.
Right.
Most the Bush family, for instance, they were buying oil in the 80s, oil fields and whatnot, and they switched to water. So that goes to show you that it's quite valuable and it should be protected. I think a lot of people, when we do live in this country, we take advantage of the fact that we can turn on a tap and we have water.
Absolutely. And the other thing is plastic water bottles, they last in the environment for hundreds of years.
Yes.
They're hard to get rid of. And so we want to have people drinking tap water and putting them in reusable containers.
And even actually recycling a bottle of water actually contains more bacteria. Like if you take your bottle that you bought in the store and you keep reusing it, it actually isn't a good idea.
No.
Because how on earth do you sterilize it?
Right.
And break down after a while. So.
Right, and it could contaminate the water if the bottle's left in the hot area.
Yes.
And the other thing that we're going to be doing an experiment on at our family event on Sunday, March 22nd, is microplastics in water. Microplastics is when larger plastic bottles or containers, plastic pieces break down in our oceans, in our lakes, into small micro pieces. And so the problem is our fish and our aquatic life eat these little pieces.
Yes.
And then in turn we eat the fish. So we don't really want to be eating plastic.
No.
And these plastics are in some of our beauty products.
Mhm.
So in
Yes, the facial scrubs.
facial scrubs, toothpaste, and those sort of things. So we're going to be doing an experiment to see what the plastics look like in water, so kids can learn about
Oh,
that.
wow.
Mhm.
I know that Keith Hobbs had mentioned this about a month ago. He brought it up.
Yeah.
So it is a big deal.
It is a big concern for our Great Lakes,
Yes.
because Lake Erie, there's been some research done, and Lake Erie has the highest high concentration
Wow.
of microplastics in the lake. And so the way that we can reduce is just to eliminate buying any kind of microplastics in our
That's
products.
difficult
Mm-hmm.
because there's a lot of people that do like those scrubs, but there's alternatives.
There is alternatives.
And it's a matter of a choice, and
Right.
essentially. So,
Yeah.
is there anything else we can touch on today that everybody needs to know about the weekend coming up for you? Busy weekend?
It's going to be a great and busy weekend. Science North,
Mhm.
the family can build a water turbine.
Oh,
And
wow.
when you pour the water through the turbine, it will light up a light bulb, which sounds really
That's-
fun.
I like that.
Yeah, we're going to have lots of water bugs and reptiles. There's a
Mhm.
snake and a toad that's going to be there,
Oh,
so
wow.
the kids can learn who lives in our water. We're going to have celebratory cake, so free
Oh.
cake.
Yes.
And we're also having movies. So
Mhm.
I don't know if you've seen this movie, but Paddle to the Sea is a traditional movie. It was produced in
don't know.
1960s about an Aboriginal boy who carves a canoe and with a little man in it. And the canoe, he sets the canoe in Lake Superior, and the movie travels with the canoe, how it goes through our Great Lakes to the sea.
So this was done in the 60s before GoPros and all those other kind of cameras. So
Right, absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah, and
Very
it's
fascinating.
a fantastic movie that
That's awesome.
everybody will love. There's crafts,
Mhm.
and native crafts and native storytelling.
Mhm. Not a lot of people know. But
Mhm.
anyway, I'd like to thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
And I look forward to coming by this weekend and checking this out.
Sounds good.
I'm going to find all the treasures.
Yes, and it's March 22nd
Mm-hmm.
at 12 to 4 p.m. in the Baggage Building.
Awesome. Thank you very much. This is Thunder Bay Live, Kelly and Gail.
Thank you.